y'all are still here, I'm waving.
I'm totally baffled by what's going on tonight.
So, is there anybody here for Trish?
I'm not getting anything. However, what I am getting, Trish, is more of a psychic message that you need to let your light shine just a little bit more than you are. You've been hiding, rightfully so, but now it's time to start really getting out there and let your star shine again. Let people see who you really are.
Be the brightness that you've always been.
Yeah.
It's been a dark period in all of our lives, especially for you. It started earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time to attempt to live with it, which is hard to do. We both know. But you have to try to live with it. And shine on. She says shine on.
Shine on. That's a very good message, Trish.
Where's the toy? Oh, a little Ziggy.
There's Ziggy. Aww.
Oh, there you go, Ziggy.
So, is there anyone else? No, Birdie, we haven't seen any comments. It didn't show you were live. Does it now, Birdie, show that I'm live? And yes, I already have it. Is there anyone here for Birdie?
And besides Ziggy?
Besides Ziggy, yeah. Birdie, no, I'm not getting anybody. Oh. That's a little weird. Birdie, you might want to... I drew a butterfly, such as it was. So, wow, okay. What I'm getting, Birdie, is more that you are in... that you are more... You're...
Spit it out, girl, spit it out.
In a transformational phase. You're headed from one phase of life to another, from one existence to another, from one thought form to another. And there's 2 people watching now. Thank you, whoever you are. But I'm not really seeing any comments. So if it doesn't show comments, if you're writing something and I don't see it, go to Della's page.
Hairball. I don't know. I'm technologically challenged.
At the moment, I feel kind of quite like an idiot or a moron or something. Okay, your scroll is not going up. So Trish would like a reading. Okie dokie. So we're just going to go with readings since we're having...
If anybody else comes in, you can ask whatever you need to ask, and we'll
mix it up. Today's what, the 10th?
Yeah. Would you stop? You're irritating the hell out of me just to be irritating.
Okay, so if you want a reading, please say so. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate We appreciate you so much. We really do. So I am not getting comments.
Wait a minute.
What?
I want to read this Jeff, I gotta read you this that I wrote for Cliff. Let's see what you think about it. Yeah, I think everybody else got to hear it, but he didn't. It's about his tackle box. As Grandpa and me are so much alike. We go fishing every spring off the river by the dike. Our tackle boxes match everything in its place. Hooks and lines in the bottom, on top spooners, spinners, and blades. Everything he has, I have in my box, from all my reels and bait to my dirty wet socks. It's a wonder we match, the chances were slim. You see, he died early, so I never knew him. But every time I go fishing, every time I look in my box, he's standing beside me, that silver-haired fox. So tell me what you think, Jeff.
Okay, so now I'm now getting a feed. I have absolutely no idea what happened. So, thank you, Sarah. Yes, I can now see the comments. This feed seems to be happening, so I will keep looking at it frequently.
Oh, it showed you weren't friends.
Yeah, and that's really weird because I've never unfriended you. Jeff would like a reading. Well, thank you, Jeff. Birdie, I've already got you down, Birdie.
Oh, Jeff likes to thank you.
Okay. This is what we were still working on, Trish. We haven't gotten to her yet. And I'm assuming, Sarah, that I'll put you on the list as well. Whew, now I'm starting to feel more like normal chaos, not just, or, you know, no.
You're going to have to move back or go sideways or something.
What did I do?
Oh, no.
No. Cancel.
No. I hit something wrong. I'm sorry.
You know what it is? It's I messed up the phone. Seems like you have it. Yes. I'm having some kind of trouble somewhere. All right, Trish, for you, sweetheart, we have the Page of Swords, which is about cutting through the bullshit going on. And running with your ideas and whatnot. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Sorry,
spit it out, girl.
Yeah, I'd like to blame it on the fibro. So the Eight of Wands is about energy and resources and having everything that you need. Messages from Spirit. Spirit's guiding you quite heavily these days. And then this is about the sun, Trish. This is about, it's all in your favor. The truth is starting to come to light, and you're starting to feel better. At least I hope you are. Starting to get out of your shell. Because it's way past time.
And the gypsies are saying...
Go ahead.
The gypsies are saying... Stop sitting on the fence. You've been sitting on the fence too long. You're going to fall off one side or the other, and it's going to be the wrong side. So don't sit on the fence. Keep going forward because you've already been backwards. You don't want to go backwards. And this is showing that you are moving ahead. You're leaving all the old crap behind that you don't need anymore because you've already used it up, and you don't need it anymore. So it's telling you don't sit on the fence. Keep moving ahead into new beginnings. This is new beginnings. New beginnings are ahead of you and waiting for you. All you have to do is get off the fence. Sorry.
You heard her. Get moving, Trish. Okay, this next one is for Lucy. Yes, I can see your post now. Oops. Okay, the dog blessing one of the moon has come up for you. Dog blessing as in the dog ate it. And the moon is about staying balanced, staying in touch with your feminine nature, staying in touch with that moon energy. Then we have grief. Don't be, it's okay. You can leave it behind. You got more stuff ahead, but you got to leave the old stupid crap behind. Because at every point, Lucy, you can rise above it. You can rise above the pain. You can rise above the illusion that life's not okay. Be soaring. Soar, sweetheart. Soar.
Soar. Spread your wings and fly. Sorry. Stop beating yourself up. You're beating yourself up over stuff that does not matter. That may have mattered at the time, but it's the wrong task to do. It's like just leave it. Because you are transforming into a better, newer, more important you. And as you are transforming, just know that all the spirits have your back. They're watching you. They're around you. They're saying, "Why is she dragging her feet?" Sorry. They're being rude tonight. I'm sorry.
You're being rude. Yes, I can understand. Okay, this next one is for Jeff. Jeff, you have the star, which is about staying in balance, staying in touch with your spirituality, making sure that you nurture both sides of your life, your mundane, everyday, go to work life, and the spiritual, staying connected to your source of creativity life. Then we have the community card, which is about sharing what you have, not necessarily your money, but it's about sharing yourself. We know you already do volunteer work, so that's part of it. This is about making sure your tribe is taken care of. And then we have the King. Okay, can't take a call right now. Jeff, your last card from me is the King of Swords, which is about standing your ground. And it's about staying, look at these little horns on top of his head. He's highly connected to his spiritual source, and he is able to cut through the crap in life with ease.
They are saying that you are building towards a better you and a better family life. Which is what you've been doing all along. It's like you're building. But as you're building, make sure you take care of yourself. Because all that building is going to exhaust you. If you don't take time for yourself, you're going to wear yourself out. And instead of wearing yourself out, stop beating yourself up over these small things that come your way. You say, "Oh, I can't do this too. I can't do this too." Yes, your music is a part of it. Because you are building towards the music in your life. Don't beat yourself up on the small things that don't go your way, because not everything is going to go your way. There's going to be a few no's, but most of them are going to be yeses. And the one that fell out was, it's like you're working hard at it, and they know you're working hard at it. But be nice to yourself. Take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is going to, and it's all going to fall apart on you.
And the music you heard in the background was my ringtone. Somebody is trying to call me, and I think I may have gotten the time mixed up. When I said 9 o'clock your time, I meant 9 o'clock your time, because that will be 8 o'clock. I told you the wrong time. I did. I got the time thingies. Yeah. Call me when we're done. How about that? If you're watching. If you're not watching, I'll get back to you. So, very good, Lucy. I'm glad that it was all timely. It usually is. This one is for Birdie. Birdie, you also have the star. Really? I'm shuffling again for Birdie.
You got the same ones all over
Got the
again?
same ones, which is really highly impossible. So go ahead with yours for Birdie.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I'm shuffling, Birdie. Really, I swear to God, I am. You're welcome, Jeff. I'm just glad everything started working again.
Say, jump over the hurdles you have put in place for yourself, because the only thing that's stopping you from doing what you want to do is yourself. So jump over the hurdles that you have put up for yourself, because the stars are shining on you. Your angels are telling you, go ahead, get over that. It's like, we can help you get over that. You're not listening to them. And you're going down the right road, you're just not listening. It's like you think that the road is blocked. The road is not blocked, because if you look at this, the swords are above. You can go underneath the swords and go down the road that you want to go. If you really want to get somewhere, you have to work at it. It's not going to come to you automatically. It's like, aha, here I am. They just don't do that. And you know that this is not me.
Now go over the. Yep. Okay, you were right.
That was it.
So Birdie, you are a woman of means. You don't need to worry. There's nothing you need to worry about. Because it's all done and over with. This is the all done and over with card. So whatever it is you've been going through, stop worrying about it. You can't change it anyway, but you've come to the end of that cycle. Something new. This is something you're emotionally, your cup runneth over. You have lots of things to be grateful for, lots of things to look forward to in the future. So, there you go, Birdie.
Okay.
This is for Sarah.
No, I'm still doing Birdie.
Oh, I thought you were doing Birdie. I thought you were doing Birdie. Never mind.
No, I'm doing Birdie right now.
You're doing Birdie right now. She's doing you, Birdie.
Are you ready, Birdie? You know you're not. This is a house. A house represents where your soul sits, so the house actually represents you because your soul sits within you. So this actually represents you, and it's saying that your house is waiting to be happy. And the only way it can be happy is if you transform and allow yourself to be happy, because you are the one that's not allowing yourself to be happy, because happiness is right there at your fingertips. All you got to do is reach out there and grab it, and you are not allowing yourself to be happy. He said, allow yourself. It's like if you think there's things to worry about, write them out. Get them out of you. You know, just get them out of you. Just like write them out. That's my problem. That's my problem. That's my problem. Okay, that's it. Then go somewhere else and think about, okay, now why am I happy? This is why I'm happy. This is why I'm happy. And the happies will outdo the worries every time.
It just doesn't seem that way.
It doesn't seem that way when you get one thing on your mind and you just think about it. You're going to worry yourself to death. They're saying transform. Get out there. You're the one that can transform yourself. You're the one that can turn yourself around. Does that make sense? I don't know where that came from.
Well, it doesn't matter where it came from. It was
for her.
Yes, Mary Pat, I am now seeing it. Can you please? Okay, this next one is for not Mary Pat. This is for Sarah. Sarah, patience, sweetheart, patience. You've planted all the seeds that you need to plant, and you're just waiting for the concepts, ideas. You're just waiting. Then we have the Emperor, which is who. The Emperor is always in charge. The Emperor is not only responsible, but the one who gets to say how your life is going to be. And you have the Ace of Wands, which is about entering into a very highly creative. Oh, you know what?
I know. What do you know?
Okay, wait a minute. Sarah, sorry. Squirrel. The Ace of Wands is about entering into a very highly creative phase, that there's an entirely new path waiting for you. Think about that compared to what the other day.
It's a saying that
this is a continuation.
It's a saying that you are in agreement with your spirit guides that the track you're on is not the track you want to be on. Well, you can change tracks at any time you want to, but you have to be consistent. Is this the one you want? Is this the one you want? Figure out which one you want. Keep at it, because the only way you're going to get there is to make sure that the change happens. It's like the change can only happen. It does not automatically happen. It's like you have to make things happen. It's like you can't sit back and it's like, okay, I need $1 million. It's like, well, it's not going to fall on you. It's like you have to go out there and make it happen. So they're telling you things are going to happen for you, but you have to be helping it happen. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, same here. And Mary Pat, I do say the name of the cards, and this next reading is for you. Um, hers do not have names,
Mine do not have names.
so that might be that might be some of your confusion. Because I always say
These are gypsy cards. Gypsy cards do not have names.
they're totally different than tarot cards. But for you, Mary Pat, your first card is the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles, which is about making sure that your financial road is secure. These, sorry, the Seven of Wands, which is about standing guard, being careful about who you let into your life. Because if you let in, this is the Five of Cups, which is about to grief. If you let the wrong people in, you're in for the grief. So it sounds to me like maybe someone is trying very hard to get on your good side. So I would be careful about that.
This is saying that you are anchored in your beliefs. And you should be anchored in your beliefs, because if you can only follow one true path at a time. So the one true path that you're following is what you are anchored in. However, there are changes on the horizon, and they're going to be quick changes when they come. It'll be like, oh shit, what was that? Type of thing. It's like changes are coming, and it's going to be brand new beginnings for you. Just know that it's going to be a little bit down the road. It's not very far, because otherwise it would not be showing up here. You're anchored in your beliefs, which is good. But just know that changes are coming your direction. It's not belief changes that are on the way. It's mundane.
Everyday changes.
Everyday changes that are on the way. And it'll be brand new beginnings once they start coming your direction.
I hope that helps, Mary Pat. Is there anyone else? Cheyenne is watching. Hello, Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
You didn't shuffle, did you?
Yes, I did. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I get the same cards. For Cheyenne, you also have the Patience card, which is about waiting for the things you have set in motion to actually come to fruition. This, you also have the Seven of Swords, which is about not acting too soon.
Not acting too soon.
Not acting too soon. I don't know.
See what the next one is.
It's the Four of Cups. Making sure you see all that Spirit is giving you, making sure that you understand that you have more in front of you, and while you have a lot in front of you, there is more that they're trying to give you that you're refusing.
Well, she just hasn't seen it yet.
Or hasn't seen it yet, yes.
This is saying that you are on your spiritual path, because it's the moon and it's the little river. So this is actually your spiritual path. You are on your spiritual path, and you're going where they want you to go, and you are where they want you to be at. Just know that you have to be patient, because not everything is going to fall into place all at once. So be patient, a little at a time, a little at a time. Don't try to do it all at once, because you will overwhelm yourself if you try to do it all at once and you try to absorb it all at once. It'll hurt. It really will.
Mm-hmm. Billy, we have the Six of Swords, which is about the spiritual journey, being guided by unseen forces and having to trust that you're being guided in the correct direction, which leads to the Ten of Cups, which is joy and happiness, more than you've ever thought possible. Then we have the Seven of Cups, which is choices. Knowing that you even have choices is a good beginning. It can be difficult to pick, so sometimes those choices turn out to be illusions and false happiness. So make sure you're looking in a clear way. Does that make sense? I hope.
Sort of. Okay. They're saying that you are getting messages and you hear them, but you don't think you hear them. You think that you're talking to yourself. You're not talking to yourself. You're hearing messages. People are talking to you. You need to start writing them down so you understand what they're saying. And you might even try some automatic writing. Knowing that they're talking to you because there's goodwill and happiness all around your house. The house is you, you know, like I said before, the house is you, where your soul sits. So the house represents you, yourself. There's happiness and goodwill all around it. Good luck. Just know that you are building towards something greater, which is what you've been doing all along. And because you're building towards something greater, it's going to fall into place, but you have to hear the messages that are coming at you from all directions. And you might see with Patty and Alex might hear them instead of you because you're ignoring them. You just are.
The messages will get to you somehow or another.
Something as simple as like the other day, I picked up a bag that was in the back room, and in the bag was a ladybug. How did a ladybug get in the bag that was in the back room?
Yeah, really. Okay. Have we missed anything?
Have we missed anybody? Speak now. Speak now.
Definitely.
Yes, speak now.
When was the last time? I had one viewer who had 6. It's because I had so many troubles. I know that.
Who wants to see Ziggy Poo? There's no Ziggy Poo. Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. Her name is Ziggy Stardust. She's a pain in my butt.
Yes, but she's sweet. She may be a pain in the butt, but life would be not good without her here.
The girls like her.
Oh, like you don't?
Oh, well, you know. You gotta have somebody. Hello, Ava.
You're welcome, Billy.
Hey, Ava.
Well, I apologize for all of the technical issues that we had this evening. I have no idea what's gone wrong. Maybe it's solar flares. Maybe it's cosmically. There you go. Della's 2 books.
Books. I know they're backwards. I don't know why they're backwards. That's stupid.
I don't know.
Like, it's not showing me backwards. I don't know why it shows this backwards.
I don't know.
It's just odd.
There's more technical stuff that I care to deal with at the moment. So, if anybody has anything else, can you check, Sarah, can you check on the grandfather who passed 2 months ago? Want to know how his transition is going. His name is Arthur Lewis Crabtree.
He's still visiting. He's not here. He's visiting the people that went before him. It's like family. It's like a family reunion up there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a family. So he's crossed the barrier already. He was ready to go.
Yeah. He may come back and say hi every once in a while, but right now he's having a good old time up there. He's like, where's the cornbread?
Where's the cornbread? Let's hope he liked cornbread. So yeah, Sarah, his transition is going quite well. He's happy where he is, and he's just going on and visiting, and he may be back, he may not. Sometimes they don't come back. Sometimes they're just happy where they are.
I got a sneeze rolling around in my nose.
I know, I don't know what it was. The wind started blowing last night. Stuck my head out to bring a cat in, and then I started with the watery eyes and the sneezing and the coughing, and I haven't let go of it yet. Now she's starting. Yeah, we're supposed to be socially isolating, aren't we? Get away from me.
Miss you too, Shy.
And
Jack sounds happier when I talk to him on the phone. He doesn't sound so wrung out.
oh, that's good. He's not suffering in this nice Texas heat either. which is
I
a
don't know how
good
anybody can
thing.
live in Florida with this heat and humidity. It's like, oh my
I
God.
don't know either. So, if there's anything else, I can't tell who's watching. I need new glasses. Period. Anyway.
Looks like I got Jack watching. Hi, Jack. No,
Sorry,
hi, Jack.
guys.
Hi, Jack.
Does anyone have anything else? Oh, hey, Maestro, that they would like to ask or that they why not, Jack? Should we draw on that one?
Draw three and say yes or no.
Oh, well, we have Jack. We have the 3 of coins, which is the card of mastery. We have the high priestess, which is connection to higher spirit, and we have the 8 of cups, which is looking a little further into the future.
And this is anchored in what you want and what you believe, knowing that the changes are coming quickly for you, and it's brand new beginnings. And brand new beginnings is everything you've been wanting. So I'm thinking that, yeah.
What is it Joy wants to ask, Michael? Maestro person. Oh, put the cards back in, for heaven's sakes.
Uh-oh. That's not. Oh, it's a hand!
Talk to it! So, is it that you're asking if Joy wants a reading? Because you know I'm having trouble with the feed tonight. When is the crisis in the world going to be over, and when are you all coming over? We are coming over when we are invited.
I don't come over unless I'm directly invited.
No.
I'm
I'm old school. I'm very old school. I don't just show up at people's houses. So invite us over for dinner, cook for us. We'll be happy. And when is the crisis in the world going to be over?
Which one?
Yeah.
You know they cover up one crisis with another crisis.
Yes, they do.
So you take your mind off of that one and go on to another one. So as soon as that one starts getting too big, it's like, oh my God, there's another crisis. So there's always going to be a crisis to cover up the crisis we're in now. So will it ever end? No.
Probably not, but
It's all political.
I think we're going to have a nice little rest for a while, and then right around the election, something's weird is going to happen.
Corona again, Corona.
Yeah, and then it's not going to ease up until like the end of January next year. Sorry. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. Right now. No, I'm busy right this second. And so is she. If I'm busy, so is she. I've even gotten to the point where I won't even wear a mask anymore unless I'm forced to, so.
I have one that I hang around my neck unless somebody actually says something. It's like, it ain't going on. I can't breathe when it's on.
Give me my pocketbook. So.
The PTSD just goes, remember me? It's like, no, you don't want me, I don't want to go there again. I dreamed of friend Wayne
McComb.
for 2 nights. He passed about 2 years ago. Is he trying to let me know something? Well, what does he say or what does he do when he comes to you? Like you dream of him, what is he doing? Because that's usually an indication of what he's trying to tell you, is what he's doing or what he's saying. Hey, Jack, there's Sweetie. Poor little girl.
It is entirely, like he's not dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be nice to know.
On the other side, he's not dead.
Oh,
He died
okay.
2 years ago.
That's true. Well, no, that's true. On the other side, they don't necessarily know or even recognize death because it's a whole different kind of existence over there.
And he probably doesn't see you as a person. He probably just sees you like as pure energy.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't understand maybe why you can't communicate because he's energy and you're energy. And he doesn't understand why you can't understand each other.
And a lot of times, we will set a play date. Good. A lot of times. Hi, Jeanette. I know you tried to call. I will call you when we're done. Thank you. I gave you the wrong time. Sorry. I'm not good at math anymore. So Bertie, is he trying to tell you something? I know you just asked that. Is he talking to you? Can you make out what he's saying? Or was that a special relationship that you had and he's maybe thinking of you or you're calling him in while you're sleeping? Does that make sense? So anytime we dream about dead people, it is generally they're trying to tell us something. Generally, not always. And so it's about what the symbology is to you in the dream. Are they talking? What are they saying?
Talking on the phone. Just everyday mundane stuff. So it's just everyday mundane stuff. He's just trying to tell you that he's okay where he's at. You don't have to worry about him.
And if he's trying to say, oh, look out for that tree in the road, you're going too fast kind of thing, then that's a warning. But they don't always give us warnings. Sometimes they give us like, hey, I miss you messages.
Mm-hmm. Wish you were here. It's not right now.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Oh, now you finally got it.
I got it. That's everybody.
She's been really slow on that take-up lately.
Well, I've had a lot on my mind.
Yeah, but that one that I read you yesterday, it's like it took you about 5 minutes to figure out what I was saying.
We did. Well, I have an excuse. The doctor said the fibro's getting worse. Ta-da. No, I can't use that as an excuse. That's true, Jack. Sometimes a dream is just a dream and we're just remembering the person.
Yeah. It's our way of remembering them because we can't allow ourselves to think of them when we're awake.
True. Our mind gets caught up when we're in the waking state. Our minds get caught up in the crap and we don't stop to think about the people we cared about. And so they come out in our dreams as a way of remembering. So, yeah. Good call, Jack. Okay, does anybody have anything else? Michael, okay. Time out. Okay, I need a reading in regards to my uncle, my favorite uncle that passed. Are we talking about Uncle Rocco? The one buried in the front yard. I've been wondering when you were going to ask because Uncle Rocco actually gave me a message for you a long time ago, but you weren't ready for it. He was saying he loved the ride. He said it was typical. How do I say this? It would have been, he said it was typical of you to put him in the trunk, and he rather enjoyed the joke. I don't know what it was, what the joke was or anything, but he loves being in your yard because he likes being with you and with Joy. He's around more than you think.
Probably likes those, being able to spread his wings out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he never really left his apartment.
Yeah, because in New York where you guys lived,
I'm digging was irritating the hell out of her.
we talked about that actually, Della and I did. When you live in a place like New York, you have no trees to speak of, and it's all like the little concrete jungle kind of thing. And Uncle Rocco is rather glad to be out of there. He may have loved where he was, but he's glad to be out of there.
Well,
and he's also glad to be...
His spirit is glad where it's at.
Yeah. He's glad to be with you more. And when they're on your mind a lot, that means that they're close to you. Uncle Rocco is quite happy. He doesn't stray far from the tree, but he likes it. Game request. He likes it when you come out and talk to him. Although Uncle Rocco is anywhere you are because you remember him. So it doesn't matter. He likes talking with you.
He likes the view from where he's at.
Yeah, he does. And you were his favorite. Whether anybody knows it or not. So I hope that helps. And I'm glad the feed finally worked its way out or whatever. Ooh, it is now. The big hand is on the 6. So it's 8:30. So unless there is anything of dire importance, we're going to go ahead. I know we started late because of all the technical difficulties. What? Really?
Yeah, cats are yelling at us.
Come here. Nope, the cat will not come up and let himself be seen. That was the cat yelling at me for some reason or another. So we thank you so much for being here for us and putting up with us. Yes. And we thank you so much for the opportunity to practice this craft.
Putting up with our technical difficulties.
And our animals and the distractions and everything else. It's just the way it is. Because everything good, bad, and messy is all a part of our lives. So thank you so much, and you're welcome, Michael. And both of us, one or more of us, will be here next week. See ya.
See y'all later. Love you guys. Bye.